See, there's the signal's been terrible all day for some reason.
Yeah, my phone's been going off too.
Hey, Nancy. Hey, guys. Thank y'all so much for hopping on here.
Mhm.
Had a little hiccup there.
Hey.
Get everything open. Hopefully, everybody had a wonderful weekend. I know we did. And we are back home on the farm, back to work. Today was a full day.
Ooh. It was a very full day. Like literally, my video was just last minute.
For some reason, Facebook is not popping up.
Oh. Hey Brandon, did you ever catch the guy doing the donuts?
Yes.
He sure did. Hello, hello. Caught your live from the beginning tonight. Awesome, Connie. Always glad to hear that. How's the kittens doing? Have you got names for them yet?
No names yet.
I think the girls did, but they change it all the time because one name sounds better than the other. And I'm like, you can't do that.
No, you got to keep one and go with it. Well, I'm trying to.
Tina just finished my video. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, so you'll probably see some lightning, or maybe it's calming down now, but there has been some crazy lightning strikes.
It's been wild this
Like,
evening.
yeah, like it, you can see daylight outside for a good little bit. I know that one just got my arm. Just don't slap me.
Hey, Jacob.
I have a question. So even though you were off duty that day, you could still pull that push person over?
Yes. Once you're a commissioned officer, you're always basically on duty. Any type of anything that puts people at harm or danger, you have to immediately take action. If not, it could come back.
Carol, no, I did not. She said, Stephanie, did you ever give Brandon the 2 peahen eggs that you put in the blue building? I didn't, but I did put them how they're supposed to be in the bucket, so he can get them tomorrow. It started raining down there, or kind of more sprinkling down there, but by the time I got up here, it was already raining hard, and I was like, we'll just get them tomorrow.
Just ask for prayers for my family. I lost my daughter Friday night, and she left her 2 children. Oh my!
Sheila, we are so sorry.
So sorry to hear that. We definitely keep you in our prayers.
Yes.
Are you still bottle feeding them? Yes, they are still. They almost drink a whole bottle now.
Yeah, and they're like looking at us now. Like we can tell they are looking at us.
We had a wonderful day. It was hot, a lot of sweat, but y'all will see. We'll post the video tomorrow, which gives an update on the end of the video that we did the other day because, like I say, I didn't get back to record in time. Y'all are here. Ended up taking the gentleman into custody. He is still in jail as we speak. He's in there for felony reckless driving endangerment. And yeah.
Brandon, your hair is really growing. Yes. It's funny. We was actually going to stop and get all 3 boys need a haircut. Leighton and Kayson need one too, and we didn't. We didn't have. I guess we did have time, but maybe we lost track of time. I don't know. We didn't think of it.
It's just we've been busy, and we're going. I'm going to get one this week, hopefully.
Yeah.
But even back on that, even if I wasn't here at the house and when I was in town with the family and something was going on, we have to step in and stop the situation. I sent you a message on Facebook, Stephanie. You will have to send one through email. We cannot keep up with Facebook messengers.
Yes.
Jamie gifted one Eddy family membership. Well, thank you so much, Jamie Mikey.
Ricardo sent $3 super chat.
Awesome, thank you.
Brandon, did you get a chance to bale the hay yet?
That's what we worked on all day long. We ran into some issues back and forth. Happened to run the parts store. We didn't get it all baled. It all got rained on again, so it's definitely going to have to set a couple days. But I'm waiting on parts. Even though the round baler cost us, man, today was pretty rough because we got the round baler hooked up, opened the gate. It did good, shut the gate, opened it again, blew a hose. So went into town, had to replace all 4 hoses on both sides. Well, I didn't have to replace them all. I just went ahead and got them because they are old
if
like
one
the other
blew,
one.
the other 3, no time, probably going to blow too.
Today, definitely spent some. We had to fill both diesel and gas, and then the hoses. It was an expensive day.
Yeah. Jacob wants to know, did Steph and the kids get you anything for your birthday, Brandon?
Yep.
Today is Brandon's birthday. He is very old now.
I am. I'm 42 years old. I got me a coffee mug, another coffee mug.
Bass Pro, it's not just any coffee mug.
So
Addison helped me pick it up.
But
he'd rather have his red Solo cups.
Yeah. Other than that, the kids got me a card and stuff, and that's all I asked for. I'm just glad to be out here doing what we do and what we love. I'm glad Braylee's okay if the noise was loud. Yeah, it's just she's real sensitive, which she didn't know what was going on, and like I say, once she realized nothing major, she calmed down.
Yeah. How amazing it was for you to find a live egg. I know, I was excited about those peacock eggs. But I was thinking about it earlier than you were on your conversation about all that. The turkey that, if y'all haven't seen my channel today, but anyways, the turkey with the baby was on my front porch while it was raining earlier. I couldn't find it on the channel, like while I was recording. Well, she decided to come up and use our awning or whatever so she didn't get wet.
No, Mike says, okay, cool. I didn't know. That's why I was asking. No, I will say I've only had to step into action maybe 2 times in my whole career. One time was at Walmart. Some guy was running out, stealing the TV, which I knew the gentleman. He's a thief. I mean, so I ran him down, and the second time was this here. And usually, I mean, we've had people, they spin tires there at that stop sign all the time, but never has it ever been for like 20 seconds.
Yeah. Princess Layla looks so tiny after being sheared. Yeah, you should see Badger. Badger every time we shear him, Jody. He looks super small.
Finally called live. Love watching you guys, both channels. Well, thank you so much. We greatly appreciate it. Did you catch the person? Yes.
Jason says, Brandon, you did the right thing by getting the crazy driver and taking him to jail. He needs to stay in jail. He will learn a lesson.
Yeah. Sad. I mean, he's under the age of 25, man, and he's going to prison on this one.
I'm glad you found that turkey, Steph. And you got a bunch of happy birthdays.
Well, thank you.
Tammy says, happy birthday, Brandon. Wow, Mazzy Walker was Saturday. Sounds like Oklahoma law enforcement is like Tennessee's law enforcement. Mother was dispatched and jailer, but she was bonded to arrest if necessary.
Yeah.
Road Wolf Diamond. I love the content. Hope one day I can have a community like yours.
Yeah, it's amazing. Man, it's so cool to have so many friends across the world. It's crazy.
Tony says, "Happy birthday, Brandon. 42. You're still a pup."
Yep, 42 years old, still a pup. But
Fonda's birthday is also today. Happy birthday.
we got back from vacation late last night and got up this morning and we got busy. I mean, it was nice to get away for a few days. We had an amazing time with our friends and just to go relax, swimming, and yeah, it was short, but it was well worth it. Hey, Deborah, how are you? Your baby chicks and coops are looking really good. Well, thank you. The second one is just about complete.
Yep. Eric says, "I remember being 42. Barely. I don't remember being 42 for a while."
Hello from Ohio. I love watching your videos. You guys make me believe anything is possible. And happy birthday, Brandon. It's my daughter's 8th birthday today, too. Oh,
awesome.
Wow. Well, tell her happy birthday, Richard. Yeah, it's one of those deals, and you know, Sean says it best. Is like building the chicken coops, doing the hatchery deal. It is scary, but if you sit there and put the numbers to it and everything, and you know, you're going to talk your way out of it. So sometimes you just got to take a chance, and that's what we've done. This whole building this farm, we've took a chance on things, and it may not be like some people would like, but hey, it's working for us. And now we're getting to build permanent pens and eventually get permanent fences up, and it's going to be amazing. I'm buffering tonight. Yeah, it is buffering a little bit. The storms, I guess.
Oh, and that broody chicken out in the back coop. More barnyards on the way. Yeah. Did you see that part?
Yeah, I've seen that. And that's the deal. When we don't collect the eggs, they do go broody, and which that's fine for the barnyard. But it's just like the hen that had the 6 babies. As I was watching your video, or no, I was out there today. I only seen 2 babies. So
we don't know if she still has all 6 or not.
That's the deal. Is when they run free, they tend to lose some, and that's the reason why we hatch them.
Nope, Shadow has not came home yet. Did you see that Mazzy's Walker's birthday was yesterday?
Yes.
Yep. She has the same birthday as, which it'll come out later, but Braylee got a Build-A-Bear stuffed animal and did a birth certificate and everything, so they share a birthday.
Yeah. Brandon, you did the right thing getting that crazy driver and taking him to jail. He needs to stay in jail and learn lessons. Yeah. It's sad. Even I hate to see young people, but sometimes you just mess up too many times, and that's it.
You know what time I was born?
I
was just thinking about that. I was like, I know mine. I know all the kids. I don't remember ever knowing yours.
Fonda says, happy birthday, Brandon. Today is mine. Well, happy birthday as well.
We still have our hen who hatched out 7, and they are still there. That's awesome, Laura. That's what I like seeing, the mamas and the babies hatching them out themselves and stuff, but unfortunately they don't stay alive around here.
That's one reason I'm leaving these yellow thorn bushes up and not taking them down right now, because it allows mama to get in there and hide with her babies. We got some over here by the dog pen as well. We're leaving them out, so we're just trying to let them take care of themselves.
Marla, late to this party tonight. Hey everyone, Dallas, Texas here. Happy birthday, Brandon.
Well, thank you.
Have you guys heard of Blake and Jenna Ballerjack from Oklahoma City? They were in a concert at my church. They are really good. I haven't heard of
No.
them. That name doesn't ring a bell. Brandon Stephanie, I just love watching your farm grow. It's looking good. It makes me miss the farm I used to have. I am just too old now. I get to see your farm and it makes me smile. I'm glad.
It's amazing. It's a lot of work, but it's well worth it.
Hey, Herman.
Happy birthday. Thank you.
Have you thought about stringing some lights in the new chicken pens?
We're possibly going to another phase into that. We'll be running electricity, so I can have some heat lamps and stuff in the back. Um, Possibly later on, maybe putting a wall up at the very back, but I don't know. We'll see. I've had some people ask, but it's just like the chickens in the green pens. They did just fine in those pens. Actually, these birds will have better shelter than the ones in the green. So I think they may just do fine. Hey, Ed, how are you? He is in Oklahoma now.
Ooh, ooh. Jody, the aerial predators are brutal. Kevin Hidden Heights Farm got owls going after his chicks.
Yeah.
Leighton, I think it was last night, we got home and he's like, Mom, there's like 2 owls over here. I'm going the other way. So he came in the side door because he's like, they're too close.
Brandon, you're not getting older. You're getting better. Happy birthday. You guys are a sweet couple. Well, thank you.
That's funny. Love watching the baby goats there. So cute. Can't wait till the new ones arrive. I know. I'm so excited. Now, I think there was three or four males, just bam, 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 that from the ones that we need to sell. I know we keep saying this, but we got to take pictures.
Yep. It's just trying to find time to do everything.
Tony, thanks, Steph. Now I'm yawning. I don't see Ed. Hi, Ed. I didn't see him either. I seen him on the computer. I didn't see him on here. Watching from Princeton, Missouri. Yesterday was my birthday as well. Oh, Jacob and Massey share the same birthday.
Well, that's awesome.
I mentioned that I watched you guys to Jenna. Good.
What do you all do with the quilt? Well, right now we only got 6. So what we're actually doing with the quilt is as soon as I get a dozen eggs, I put them in there. I just want to show somebody how fast, or I just want to show everybody how fast you can grow a quilt flock. It's crazy how fast they grow.
People say you get older and wiser. I think that was a typo. I just got older and wider. That's what we did.
Hey Jeff, how are you? Thought I need to be with good friends tonight. I spent the day with my mom. She is on the death watch. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
And that's another thing is I did turn 42 today, but that age has always kind of stuck with me because my mom was 42 when she passed away. And it just, just thinking about it, how much life, she was young, and it's just crazy to think.
It's crazy to think that though, because like mine, I know her birthday, but I remember the age she was too. Like mine was 46, and it's just crazy how you remember their age.
What the?
What's over there? Oh, Leighton's phone? Is someone on the phone? Say hello.
Hello?
We take phones at nighttime, and it's got to be that one. someone just started talking to us. No, it might have been Leighton. I don't know.
That was crazy. Scared me there. Love to
Anyways,
watch
what were we
both
saying?
y'all both and can't wait till the next episode. Love how the animals come in for scratch, especially when they ran from everyone last year. Yeah. Love Mama Turkey and her. The new ones are, I mean, at the end of, I guess, Patches and them are finally coming up. The sheep is coming up. And that's the deal is when you feed them, they get used to you and they bond with you. Even the guineas, they will come up now.
Dana says, hey guys, how do y'all keep the goats off of the vehicles? So ours are Nigerians, so they don't get on our vehicles. Now side by sides, they get, like our new one, thank heavens we got doors. That I think that was the biggest thing about keeping the doors on, is because the goats can't get in there. But our old side by side, you can't keep goats off of that thing.
No.
Especially we feed out of the side by side a lot, so they just assume they relate the feed to the side by side.
What the temperatures there now? It's 78 here now, but we had rain come through. It was
Did you feel that cold
97.
front come in?
Yeah, it's 97 today.
Yeah.
When we was in a hayfield.
Sheepy is so cute. Is it going to grow long wool? I don't think so. I think she is one of those sheeps that doesn't grow the long, like you don't have to shave her or shear her or whatever. I do want to find some more sheep like her though, because I think it's pretty cool. Now she is a loud sheep. She's louder than any of the goats that we have. But yeah, I think I want to get some more.
And he said, I'm not telling Brandon happy birthday. He didn't tell me happy birthday when it turned 34. Well, I'll apologize for that. 34. I wished I was 34 again.
I haven't reached 34 either. Got to get ready for work, but I'm here. Awesome, Tammy. Lisa says, I marked my life by the medical milestones I passed that my family members
succumbed to. Well, we're live right now. Well, he double called, so I thought it might be some emergency.
Love the chickens with the fluffy heads. They're so cute. Yeah, the Polish, they're pretty awesome. Leighton's girlfriend's calling. Laugh out loud. No, some guy, but I think it was like on YouTube or something that somehow popped up or something. I don't know.
What happened to the guy that's got no? He went to jail.
Did you guys catch the coyotes?
No, not yet.
Have you thought about getting the breed of sheep called hair sheep? You don't have to shear them.
That's what these here you don't shear.
Yeah, these ones you don't have to shear. So I really like these kind. I think some people call them cow sheep because how she looks.
My dad was a quail hunter, and it was my favorite thing ever to eat. Tried a frozen one from the store once, and it was awful. I could sure clean a mess of quails. So we did clean some when we lived in town, and I ate them in town, but the deal is they're just so small.
Hi, your YouTube is very nice. I love to see your animals and the life on the farm. Sending love from Sweden.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Hey guys, how are y'all doing? Keeping it good. Oh,
the phones are taking over. Run for the hills. I know I was calling people. I'm not wearing my watch today because I didn't even know where my charger was last night, so I didn't charge my phone or my watch. Now, my phone's good now because I charged it during the day, but my watch calls people.
I've watched y'all since y'all lived in town. Well, that's been several years ago. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Hey,
Bird pens are awesome.
Yeah, I'll be glad to get them all completed, but the second one I just got to get hinges now and finish the wire. I haven't had time to get the wire up. Like I say, we've been last week. I think it was Tuesday. We started cutting hay, and I cut hay Wednesday. I cut hay Thursday, and everything. I mean, that's all. Which I'm excited about. The video is going to be coming out because I've been looking forward to cutting hay for a very long time, and finally getting to do it. A lot of learning curves, I will say, and I told you I'm going to put it all there.
And there's drone footage, which I know a lot of you guys love because I love the drone footage.
Drone footage, and we broke out everything on it. Spent a lot of time. It took the whole family. I mean, even though I was riding tractors, we had Steph recording, we had Addison recording, Leighton recording, and it's just awesome. Especially, I guess, because we've never really done that before, and that's something I done when I was young, and it was nice. But it's one of those deals. I knew we was leaving Friday, so I had to get all the hay laid down. So when I come back, it'd be ready. But I didn't realize it was going to rain Friday when we left. But we come back this morning, everything's good. I'm raked, and we started baling. The baler broke. I'm in a bind on that, so I'm going to go chasing parts tomorrow, and then try to let that dry out and rake it. And me and Steph's going to bale. Me, Steph, and Leighton. Addison, she's been doing a lot of recording. She has stepped up so big on the farm. It's unreal. All the things that not only outside, in the house, she's helped her mom, because a lot of times it's me and Steph outside recording. But the vacation was well due. We was due to get away from the farm for a little while, because when I'm here, I just can't relax. I've got stuff going on all the time, and we enjoy our friends, Kevin and Kimberly and the girls. We have so much fun with them when we go on vacation. If y'all didn't, I know we posted something to the members, and man, the kids really enjoy each other.
Braylee, what'd you do earlier? Oh, it was raining outside, and this was probably about 30 minutes into the rain.
Yeah.
And she's like crying, like bloody murder, like crying. And we're like, "What's going on?" I think Brandon went and talked to her because I was editing my video. But he was like, "What's going on? What's going on?" And she said, Angel's outside. And I guess we come to find out that Angel is a stuffed animal. Was it a stuffed animal?
Mm-hmm.
A stuffed animal that Izzy gave Braylee. And they were, I guess, her and Kayson were at it or something earlier, and Kayson threw her outside, and she didn't think about it, and it was
on the back porch. It got damp. I just got it and put it in the dryer.
She was fine with it, though.
The kids enjoy themselves. They have a lot of fun. And that's the second time that I've been to Branson, and we never drove the vehicles anymore when we got there, because
we walked to lunch.
Where we stayed, everything was right there. It was amazing. So I'm ready for the next one.
Except going shopping, we had to drive.
Yeah.
We had to make sure we had the vehicle so we could put our shopping stuff in.
Hey, Ellen. Good evening, friends. Enjoy watching the kids help out around the farm. Blessings from Granny Ellen from Florida. Well, thank you.
Linda sent $40.
Thank you, Linda. We greatly appreciate that.
Oh, hello, Kentucky.
We really do. And that's the whole deal is, we've never really promoted the membership, but we've had tons of people come over. We've been posting more content. It ain't what everybody's missing out on anything. You stay up to date with everything we do. Just there's sometimes they get to see something sooner than y'all, or a picture just that doesn't get posted, or if it's something that we think that might be criticized because of what we're doing or whatever, we'll post it on the members. And that's just, we've never really promoted it, but as we're growing, we do have got plans on the chicken hatchery. We're just doing everything we can to keep our dreams going.
Davina says, good to hear he went to jail. There's a couple of guys that drive loud trucks and do the same here too. Tell my hubby the town needs to put a speed bump on our road.
Yeah.
Well, Tina just become a basic member.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tina. You give them you give them guys a ticket. Yeah, he got a few tickets and he went to jail.
Marla says, Brandon, will the air be able to circulate enough through the new pen, or will it be hot at the back of the new pens on the floor? Everyone keep the Idaho firefighters in your prayers.
Yeah, the circulation's fine. Like I say, they got actually, it's basically half. 10 foot of it's uncovered, 10 foot of it is covered.
Jay wants to know how you become a member.
I don't know if on the computer it's a little green mark, but I'm not for sure on the phone. I always get confused on that.
Galen says, give them time. All the kids will be doing everything before you know it. I thought you would have just did regular hay bells. Well,
the problem was we was looking at a square beller. It is $5,500. That's way out of our price range. Maybe next year we can find something.
Yeah, because even though we're going to have this round bells, we want the kids to have the experience of the square bells so they can lift them up and throw them on the tractor or the truck, not the tractor, on the truck, trailer, whatever it's called. So.
It says, wasn't it crazy the ducks turn white so fast? I know, that was weird. I was kind of shocked on that. Yeah. Trish says, I loved how exciting Captain Kayson was when Brandon took off to catch the guy doing donuts.
He was.
He gets so excited.
He likes racing.
He does. He likes riding in the patrol unit. Every Sunday he will ask to ride, which he gets to ride to church with me. But he'd like to ride afterwards, but
you just never know what you're going to get into.
Yeah.
Let's see. You're all raising such good youngins.
We're definitely trying.
You ready for the 4th of July on Friday? Not yet. We will be though.
Well, I have to get some fireworks or something. I'm not really big on it. I've never been big on 4th of July.
We don't do it here because our animals just don't do good with it, but we usually go to his dad's and do it out there since they live in the country also. There's 10 years between me and my wife. She's older. Come October 25th, we'll be married 32 years. Happy birthday, Brandon.
Well, thank you.
We are just 8 years apart, but
I'm going to do, Joe said, I want to do some donuts and Brandon's birthday. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. Just don't do it where I can hear it close. And we have them doing it, not donuts, but they peel out at the stop sign all the time. This
one was just excessive.
Yeah, I think it will be in tomorrow's video. I started editing it and I forgot. There is footage explaining what happened because after he went to court the next day, I found out other things about him.
Sherry sent one Eddy Family Farm gift membership.
Well, thank you, Sherry.
She got it. Baby cornball received it.
What does the hen of the buttercup have on her head? That's their cones.
It's ugly.
Yeah, it's like that's their cones. Yeah.
Poor Braylee got so scared.
Yeah.
She did. How does Leighton like his new bed? He loves it. He still loves it.
That's what he's
getting used to.
He told me this morning or yesterday how he didn't sleep good at the hotel because it was a small rollout bed. He said he got used to sleeping in his big bed. It's just nice to be able to sit there and stretch out.
You're a perfect example of following your dreams.
Thank you for answering my question about sheep. She's adorable and would be a great Meat sheep to raise to sell. I don't know much about those, but I will say that is one healthy sheep.
It sure is. Where did it go? Howard says, "Hello, Eddy family. I've been watching since the first video I saw when the kids were yard selling their old toys and taking care of the rabbits. I watched Brandon hunting the fox also in town."
Wow, that was back then. I forgot about that. Yeah, the
Yeah.
kids did. They sold all their toys in the garage sale when we moved out here.
That was the biggest garage sale I've ever had in my life.
Yeah. How are the kids? I haven't seen them in the while. The kittens are doing wonderful. They're still at the babysitters right now. We're going to pick them up tomorrow. Honestly, I didn't say we. I was going to say we didn't leave, but we had to leave to go in town to get gas and some parts and come right back. Went to the hayfield. So we're going to pick them up tomorrow and bring them back.
Well, he says, "Don't get rid of Bushwhacker. He's awesome to see."
No, but we've been doing some talking. I don't know. I mean, here's the deal. If I cut him, I can't just have him here on the farm. He eats too much feed. So we either are going to have to take him to freezer camp, or we're going to have to build a really, really good fence at the very back and get some females and put back there with him. But I will say he really scared me the other day.
Jason, what did you eat for your birthday dinner, Brandon?
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti and cheese garlic bread.
I miss the smell of fresh cut hay. Yes, I love that smell.
Tina says, "Bill did really good, friends." Bill says, "Recent watching and I love it. And I went back and watched a 1-year clip after everyone said on the live how much of a change Kayson. He has made a lot of improvement."
Yes, he has. Yeah, he definitely has.
Happy birthday.
I pray this weekend will be safe and from the crazy 4th of or boaters on 4th of July. Yeah, it is usually really, really busy on 4th of July.
Brandon, one question. You guys ever want to raise quail again?
Well, we are raising quail right now. We got 6 of them, and we actually got 2 dozen eggs now. So 1 dozen's in the incubator. Fixing to put another dozen in the incubator, and I just want to show everybody how quick you can just take off.
Tracy said there's another YouTuber that's sponsoring him with that mattress too.
Yeah, there's a lot of
mattress.
All the other channels as well works with a lot of the same companies, and so here if we can use it, like the bed deal, we could use. And I told them, I said, if there's bed companies out there, we'd love to work with them to see if their product's good. And if it is, we'll share it with our followers. But if the product's no good, you might as well, we'll just ship it back, or we've actually just thrown it away. I had a fire alarm. They wanted me to advertise their company. I don't even remember what the name of it. Wanted me to advertise a fire alarm, but in bold letters. They said I couldn't say this word and this word, but to mention a different way. And I was like, no, you ain't going to tell me what I can and can't say. I'm going to give you my honest opinion about it. And I don't want to be responsible for somebody burning up in the house and not put everything out there. But there's been, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 different big products that we've been sent that we didn't do the ad on.
Yep, Walkers and Chestnut Hill must be busy tonight.
I'm telling you, it's hard to keep a channel going and farm and then life. I mean, and that's the whole deal. Even with us going on vacation, even Kevin and Kimberly, we had to start filming days before to have everything ready for us to go. And because, for one, you don't want to fall out of the rhythm because you've worked so hard to get where you're at. And, there's times that you feel like you just get stuck and you can't move. And then you'll get a big boost or a jump, and then it takes off. And that's just like the walkers. The walkers are literally fixing to be hit 100,000, which they're 800 away, and I wish we don't even have 800 in here, but I wish, if you're not subscribed to Walker Farm Fam, please go over there and subscribe to them. I can't wait to see them hit 100,000 subscribers. They're 800 away. Just go over to their last video where she found the snake, and Gary said the snake's good. Just tell them the Cowboys are number one, and they will know exactly where you come from. Just say Cowboys. Just comment Cowboys, and then they're going to get to looking, and they're going to know where it comes from. But they are great people as well. That's one of our first friends on social media. And I'll never forget the first time we went to their house. I was so nervous.
You get nervous a lot going to anybody's house.
Yeah, the first time, but it was different, That was first collaboration away from the farm that I didn't know. But yeah, go over there and say Walker Farm Fam Cowboys.
Brand, did your dad take care of the animals and feed the kittens when you were on vacation?
Yes.
Tanya Boy just became a member.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
I'm hoping you get your package if you have not yet.
We shipped that Thursday.
Yes. Let's see. I love the buttercups. They look like they have crowns.
They do.
Daniel Arms has Helix beds. He says they are great beds. Try to see if you can use them.
We had a Helix bed in the RV.
Yeah, the camper.
Yeah. It's actually still in the camper. But, and like I told, this bed here is really, really comfortable. And not that, we can't go buy one, but most of the time a company will reach out. If it's a good product, we will try it. They'll send a sample. If we don't like it, we send it back. I told them if they wanted us to do another ad with FlexiSpot, most definitely we'll do another one.
We need a king size bed.
Yeah, mattress. Because their product is good. And one thing I like about them is they just don't have one product. They have multiple products. So you will probably see them in the future.
Jim said, we'll spend 4th of July in Canton, Texas, selling my grandson's 3D printed items at the first Monday flea market, biggest in Texas.
Yep.
Yeah, your uncle used to always go there every year. Every year. What was it, dogs? He would sell his dogs there.
Yeah.
How old is Cowboy? I read roosters only live 8 years. I don't like Bushwhacker's behavior. I would get rid of him before someone gets hurt.
Cowboy is 2019.
5?
No, he's
6?
going on 6. He's 6 years old. Yep, 6 years old.
Neil says Captain Kayson's surprise will be going in the mail tomorrow. Estimated 5 to 7 days for delivery.
Well, that's all. He will definitely be excited.
I loved how the frame was easy to put together, like linking logs. Yep.
That was so. We didn't want the frame. The only reason we didn't want the frame is because we already have a bed frame. So, happy birthday, Brandon. We're raising quail too. We have over 200. Oh, wow. It doesn't take long to get that many.
Stephanie, did you get all the turtles out of the pond? Not all of them. They're still here. We're going to catch some more, though. We are always going to catch more. That's my goal.
I don't know. we got a fence around it, but they still get around.
It's because they lay their eggs and the babies are born, and then the babies get bigger because the babies don't always go into the trap. My rooster, Poncho Senior, is 8.5.
Eight
Oh,
and a
wow.
half.
We raise black Angus beef cattle.
That would be a good breed to have. I'm 65 and have helped my grandfather load and stack hay in the barn. Now, when I was just a kid, the bees and the dust were the worst. Yeah,
the dust.
We dealt with the dust and the bees. I will say today I've noticed the round beller. It does a lot of dust and the rake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Captain Kayson still sleeping on ground level? No, he actually got Leighton's bed. Yeah. Leighton, when we moved into here, Leighton, we actually bought him a bed. Whatever. Or no. That one came from
the tiny house.
The tiny house. Leighton, we bought Leighton a bed down there because the other three had the triple bunk bed. And the girls actually have 2 sets of that bunk bed. And the other one's over there. I don't know why we never used it. I don't know. But anyways, so Kayson has that bed. He's got a twin size bed and everything.
If anyone really watched Kayson from town when he was soft talking, because he wasn't sure about some things, but watch him change his words and confidence after you're living here in the Camber.
Yes. I want to go back and see some of his videos.
I watch them quite often.
I got 6 cowboy shirts in my closet. Can I
6 cowboy shirts?
Brandon.
Do you
Ricardo
have any?
Said that.
What did Ricardo say?
Whatever I just said.
Something bought Brandon. He's 6 cowboy shirts.
I got 6 cowboy shirts in my closet. Can I bought Brandon? I don't know. It was probably spell check.
Do you have any new merchant? No new merchandise yet, other than the shirts that we've had. We're slowly getting rid of them. We are in the works of getting some more printed out. Not getting as many this go around, and some other little items to try to just change things up. We did get some, which a lot of people's probably already seen it, but we did. Where did we go? We got our stickers and then the keychains wherever they went. I love the keychains. That was the first time that we've done keychains, but I liked them. I got to meet the Walkers when they were in Pennsylvania. Very nice family. They also have another channel called Rangers Live. Yep, Rangers Live. I just went to the Walker Farm Fam, subscribed as the Cowboys sent me. I love it. And Stephanie, did you get all the turtles on the pond? I think it's great that you were able to get help on the farm. Yeah, it was. And, like today, man, I had to call Kevin numerous times on the rake and the hay baler. And then finally I got to the point where I was like, I don't know what to do. It wasn't wrapping anymore, or wouldn't wrap. So this is actually the part to the round beller. But one thing I noticed when I got it off and start to look, they don't make this round beller anymore. They actually sold out. And so it's been a chore finding the twine motor. And so I actually reached out, talked to Kevin's dad, and him and his wife pointed me in the right direction, found me a cross number. And so now we are going to go try to get us a part tomorrow.
Happy birthday. Brandon, you have a keychain on your coffee maker.
Oh, Yeah, I got one
right
there.
behind you. All the stickers actually are right behind you on the coffee maker.
Yeah. Like I was kind of shocked that the plastic was so thick. You can see how thick it is, but I thought it was pretty cool. One step at a time. One step at a time.
Happy birthday, Brandon. Every gray hair is the mark of wisdom.
I sure hope so. Yeah, we'll probably never get rid of the turtles. We'll just try. Um, it's almost impossible.
Jason said, Brandon, I just subscribed to the YouTube channel that you just mentioned here in the chat, talking about Walker Farm fans.
That's right. They're great people. You know, it's just so amazing to see how I went back and I think the live that I found was around 2100, but when we just first started talking, it was pretty neat.
The kids did a great job helping you with the chickens. They're growing up too fast, or so fast. They're growing up so much. They're great. I'm putting words in there. Vonna says, I love your videos. My husband's arm looks like Brandon's arm's farmer's tan, but my husband is from doing construction.
Yeah, that's really hot too.
I was just looking, and I got a little bit of tan today.
Yeah.
Or not tan, I got some sun. I'm red.
I don't know why this popped up, but on the vacation, we took the kids to a program, and it was Giggles and Pets or something
Pets and Giggles.
Pets and Giggles. And these guys and girls are running around the room talking and making the kids laugh. And there's like, be sure to point out your parents and your friends when we start calling for helpers to come up on the stage. I told them that's just all a gimmick. They're just trying to get y'all wrapped up because the kid was like, I want to go. I was like, no.
Don't get your hopes up.
Don't get your hopes up. Well, what happened? This man right here gets called up on the stage, and I was embarrassed. Probably
he knows how to walk a dog now.
Yeah, I know how to walk a dog. But I don't know. There's probably 150 people in this room, and I'm on the stage, and I got this little dog that I'm trying to walk around with. It's pretty crazy. But
you can't use your hands to walk it.
I did it for the kids, and the whole time Kevin's sitting back there laughing at me.
He's turning red.
I literally tried to get them to pick Kevin on next go around, but they didn't.
Mm-hmm. When you ended up going to the bathroom, you went outside to get a drink or something. No, it was the bathroom, and they were asking for sons and dads. Well, the boys, Leighton was the one that wanted to do it, so he was kind of raising his hand, and he was like, no, I can't. And I said, Kevin can be your dad today. So he kept raising his hands. They didn't choose him, but I was like, Kevin can be your dad. Get Kevin up there on the stage.
I think that one was already pre-made.
I think so too.
Yeah.
The guy and the son, yeah.
Did you ever get the guy that was doing donuts down the road? I was just watching a video. Yes. Update will be coming out tomorrow, but I'll just not make you wait. He went to jail, and looks like he's going to stay in jail for a good while. Just one of those deals is he just had a DUI a few months back. So got another one. So it ain't looking good.
Billy, we are on Facebook and YouTube. Did you ever find Facebook?
Do what?
Did we ever get any? Did Facebook ever end up working?
Yeah, I've seen some Facebook pop up there.
Then we're on both, Billy. Happy birthday, Brandon. Yeah, I subscribed to them after you mentioned them a while back. Y'all's youngest daughter, I love the spunk she's got in her. Yes, she does. She's
becoming... Oh, yeah, Braylee. Addison is becoming a young woman. Small adult. She is so... I don't know. It's just weird seeing her going in the Bath Body Works, getting perfume. And, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Carol says, thanks, Bray. answering my questions, and I am heading to bed. Good night, everyone. Good night.
Well, it says, are you able to tell who your number one fan is? Like who has watched the most? Oh, who has watched the most? No, it won't show that. I can pretty much go through and by the someone that has commented the most through the years, and I can tell you right now, she's in here right now, and that is Linda. Linda's in here, and she always pops up. And it was
Did Leighton shave his head? Happy birthday, Brandon.
no.
That was a joke. Brandon, you always seem so calm.
Well, just
He has his moments.
I will say this much. Yeah, Linda, Lori Buck, Living Life Loving is another one that moved up there. But some of them that I know since day one, Ed Kirkpatrick's from day one. Nancy, I can remember her icon. Billy Montgomery, she's been with us pretty much a day one. So it's really hard to go back and pick, but those are some that I can remember right off.
Linda says, when's your surgery coming up, Stephanie? I'm a caregiver and I wish I was closer. I would be there to help you out. So it's coming up
11 more days.
Yep, the 11th. And so that's where I am going to be on the ball videoing. I'm not going to have no free time till my surgery because I'm going to try to have plenty of videos where I don't even have to think. Kind of like my wrist, breaking my wrist, Brandon videoed for me, but that's because I didn't know ahead of time I was going to break my wrist. So this time I know ahead of time I'm going to be down for a few days. It may be a while. It may not be. You never know your body till you go through it. I pretty much know my body and I bounce back really quick, or I always have, but I have to prepare for the worst so that I have all my videos aligned. So.
Yeah, Jacob, that would be nice to get them over 100,000. Thanks for asking my question. I am headed to bed. Good night, everyone. All right. Good night. Hope you have a wonderful night.
Happy birthday, Brennan. Have a wonderful, blessed day. We had our great-grandsons for a week. I was one tired Nana.
I bet she was.
Hey, y'all. I'm watching from Alaska. Love your channel and your family. It's always working. It's great always working together.
It is. We got our days. Oh, no more. Some days we all work together as one, but other days sometimes it's just me and Steph.
Mary just deleted her comment that I was about to ask or say. Keeping you in my prayers, Stephanie, for peace and comfort leading up to your surgery. Thank you. I'm so ready for it. I'm I'm really hoping it's going to be the reason for my hip pain, because I don't know if it was just walking a lot or what, but this vacation, it was I still had the best time, but I hurt so bad, especially that last day. My foot also. For some reason, my left foot was in a lot of pain and my right hip. And I'm really, really hoping my hip pain is the reason why I need the hysterectomy. Those motorcycles out there speeding down the street behind my house. If you ever get Angus, don't ever turn your back on them. Keep them in your eyesight at all times. They are ornery critters. I've heard that.
Well, Billy, they are showing up here, but I do get behind and I have to speed it up. So I do see some comments.
I was going to say, I'm reading on here. I've answered a couple. So you are in my prayers. I had mine at 30 to 37 years ago. I was back to work in 2 weeks.
Protect and serve. Yeah, I will say that's what I was going to say a while ago. When I went to the doctor Thursday, my blood pressure for the second time was like really, really good. It was 135 over 90, and before that, it was somewhere in that same range. So I was pretty excited about that.
You're in my prayers, Stephanie. I had one when I was 25. I'm 63 now. Best decision I ever made. Teresa Billy. Oh, she doesn't really. I noticed yesterday on your video you were limping when going around and visiting the animals. Is that due to your hip pain? Probably. I didn't. What video did you post yesterday? I don't know. But yeah, it kind of comes and goes more towards the evening, but I manage. Brandon, I would really like for you to get rid of Bushwicker. I can express my concern for you, but still your decision. Brandon, sounds like your sinuses are ugh.
Yeah, it's been in the hayfield today, but last week we was, and then today raking and baling hay in this dogwood. What's it called? Dogwood? Leighton.
Oh, Cottonwood.
Cottonwood. That field that was in, it's really, really bad with cottonwood.
Yeah.
And it just wears my eyes out. It's like I get something in my eyes, and that Steph thinks I'm rolling my eyes at her sometimes.
Usually it's only when I smack talk.
Whatever. Like, seriously, today it's been that stuff there has irritated.
I always have what I'm going to say, and then it scrolls.
Birthday boy, Brandon. Hope you had a great day. Did. I cut hay. I can't wait. So the only thing I'm worried about the drone footage is I've got to figure out how to get the coordinates off of it.
You can blur it out, just like you do everything else.
Yeah, but some of the close-up shots, you can't do that. So I'm going to figure something out.
Brandon knows what's best when it comes to Bushwicker.
Yeah, I will say this last time kind of scared me. But I don't know. Sometimes I don't know.
Brandon, the bottom number is much more important than the top because it shows how hard your heart has to work when rested. Below 90 would be ideal, but I know you have a doctor.
Yeah, I mean, back when I was working full-time at the sheriff's office, my blood pressure used to be about 108 over, or it'd be 175 over 108, 175 over, or 165 over 102. But now that I've left there, it's just started going down.
Mine likes to be about 95 over 50-ish. Sometimes 60, 55, 50, anywhere from 50 to
JR
50.
Kisses, how's the baby chicks doing?
I had low.
They're doing good. They're doing good. Like I say, we're getting ready to separate some more. They've got big enough, and the colors have come out. We're getting ready to separate some more, so I'm excited to do that. But we've then got to get rid of a bunch, and that's the main deal. Is yes, we have raised the barnyard up to get a pretty good size, and yes, we are going to release them. They're our barnyard. We're going to let them run free. Are we going to lose some? Yes, but I enjoy them running free. They get all the ticks, keep snakes and stuff away. But the Jubilees and stuff, we're going to sell those. Like I said, we're up to 150 pounds of feed a day. And what that it kind of give and takes some pins, I guess. So every either Friday or Saturday, we have to go get at least 10 bags of feed that we feed those in the pens. Watching from Ohio. Well, thank you so much. Hey, Linda. So glad you was joking about Leighton's haircut. Yeah. I like to cut up and have fun, too.
Lori says, you're in great shape with your blood pressure, Steph. I know. That's what everybody, all the doctors always tell me. Do you not feel kind of sluggish or like anything like that? I'm like, no. I mean, I have 4 kids that this was, when they were younger and stuff. I'm always going. You have to go. If you don't go, then you stop, and stopping's bad. I'm like, I gotta go.
Well, thank you, Lori. Happy birthday. Teresa says, y'all may watching from Alaska. Oh, you read that a moment ago. Steph, I wish you luck. Billy says, happy birthday, Brandon. Did you get that speeder? Yep, I got it. Linda says, keep me in your prayers, Steph, for peace and comfort leading up to her surgery. Keeping you in my prayers. Steph
use the clippers and cut Brennan's hair. No, I leave that to the professionals. Marla says, I was 29, no kids because of endometriosis wrapped around all the parts, never looked back one day. So your warrior sister will be right here lifting you up and feeling rough one day.
Yep.
Linda says they put me to sleep and shocked my heart back into rhythm. Then a week later, I was taken in for a heart ablation, still having some fluttering. Oh, man.
Keep you in your prayers. Debbie says, Brandon, peace on the tree. Any updates on your dad?
No. I haven't had any. Just that he's still doing all right.
Did they get that new doctor's appointment?
They didn't get a new one yet. They still calling around and stuff. So, wow, so your blood pressure is low. Brandon, do you take blood pressure medicine? I hope so.
No, I don't. That's the problem. The blood, which they've tried to give me lower, cut it in half. It just gets my blood pressure too low. So, been watching your channel for a long time. I want to say that I'm so proud of Kayson. He has came a long ways from his speech and taking time to put sentences together. Yes, he still gets excited sometimes, but he has done really good.
I would have been here 3 years in August, but for some reason YouTube took away my payment, so I had to do it all over again.
Who said that?
And that was Tanya.
That's crazy.
Yes, it's outpatient.
It's like sometimes they unsubscribe you from channels as well.
Steph, how's your iron levels been lately? Thursday, I believe. No, maybe it's not Thursday. I have a doctor's appointment coming up to check my iron before surgery to see if I need to do an infusion right before. Thursday is my pre-admission. I think they do lab that day. Thanks, Bill. You need to wear glasses and a mask when baling hay.
Yeah, I can't wear a mask.
Jacob wants to know if you're ready. You and the kids are ready to be Steph's butler.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have my room to myself and be like, "Don't come in here." I don't know. I need that chair. Yes, Addison's speech is improving too. She knows, though. That's what the speech therapist was recommending her to not do speech next year. Now her teachers kind of overruled her and they think that she still needs it. But her speech therapist was like, what's good about Addison is she knows exactly when she messes up a word and she repeats it. Like she'll repeat it until she says it right. And, but I can see where she needs it a little bit longer too.
Teresa said, Brenda, I was watching you yesterday when you was out sorting the chickens. As chickens, a song came to me. I wondered if you had thought about starting a chicken house business besides of the ones you were trying. No, I mean, we're going to be building the ones for us, but I don't have time for anything else like that. Honestly, if I didn't have help building those, it would take a lot longer. But Josh has helped out tremendously. And once we get it all going, obviously if the hatchery works out later on in life, we may, have to build more. We'll just see what happens.
Sue says, happy birthday, Brandon. Would you pray for me? I fell this morning down 3 stairs in my house. I banged up my ribs on the left side.
Yes, we will definitely keep you in our prayers. Well, Brandon, I'm glad with you working on your farm with your wife and your kids. Your pressure is coming down. Blood pressure is coming down. Yes, I am too. Are you still a cop just joining live? Yeah, I am a part-time. I work on Sundays. Connie says those were not good readings, Brandon. I know, but they got better. I mean, before it stayed high. I could not, if I took blood pressure medicine, it would bring me down. I couldn't even do anything. Billy says, Brendan, every time I hear "Save Me" by Jelly Roll, I think of you. Yeah, that's a good song. I will have to give him credit though. His behavior is changing. He's lost a lot of weight, so I'm hoping he's realized that he's a big figure, and a lot of people look up to him. And I just hope, he continues changing his way. The chickens are doing wonderful.
Teresa says lots of things would cause you to have arrhythmias. Your thyroid will cause you to have that. One more thing would be sleep apnea. It's best to have all of them things tested before they do that ablation. Yeah, okay. My youngest son had speech therapy 1 school year. I kept it up during summer break. When school year started, the therapist said he didn't need more lessons. Yeah, and that's what she didn't recommend summer school, but she did for Kayson. So he still has it. He thinks he goes back tomorrow because tomorrow's July, but it's like the middle of July when he actually
goes back. Watching on Facebook.
I'm not a fan, just comes on my Pandora because I liked it, Billy said.
When I was rushed into heart surgery 3 weeks ago, my blood pressure was 168 over 110. My pulse was 150. Oh, wow.
Maybe you have to wait till the freezer gets down low and then have Bushwicker visit the freezer farm.
Yeah. Says, how often do you feed the kittens now that they are drinking more? So they usually drink about 4 times a day, morning, midday, or morning, noon, midday, and then bedtime. Well, I guess it would be around 8 o'clock. They eat in the morning, noon, and somewhere around 4:35, and then bedtime.
How's Kayson doing with his braces? Really, you can't even tell he has them. They're not bothering him. We had to go fix that one bracket that one time, but he goes back. Where am I at? We're on that day.
Get rid of all the tobacco use. Yes, chew too. Cut down the sodas, too much salt. Blood pressure will decrease. I'm perfectly
31st.
I'm perfectly fine with my blood pressure the way it is.
It goes back to 31st, and they will tighten it up or do what they need to.
The times are about to change with the chicken business off and running. Yep, I sure hope so.
May said, I'm going to be heading to bed. I would ask for prayers. I felt getting out of the bath yesterday and banged my right side pretty bad. My ribs aren't broke, but I'm sore and can't lift any weight.
I am so sorry to hear that. Hopefully you get to feeling better. Linda says, they put me to sleep. Oh, you read that. I remember that.
Brandon, I'm taking 3 blood pressure medicines. My brother is, and my nephew as well. Good evening, Brandon and Stephanie. I am glad the llamas got their haircut, but did Leighton get his haircut? Also, I missed that part. No, he just made a joke about was cutting Leighton's hair and Julio's the llamas. But they will be. All 3 of the boys need a good haircut. Yeah. Billy said my youngest daughter had speech. She sounded like she was from New York. She had R issues. I can't tell you how many times I heard her practicing Run Red Rabbit. Her speech is fine now. Run Red Rabbit. Run Red Rabbit.
Jay says, hoping someday that you guys will get set up to where we're here in Georgia. I can get some Jubilees. I have only 11 chickens, but love them all. Yeah, we're getting there. Hopefully next year.
There's Kevin. He said, I was looking for the tattoo. On Leighton's head. Oh. How Billy laughed when Kayson caught the feral cat and said to Brennan, you take that sucker out.
We hadn't caught this one before.
But until that video, he's been videoing, and which, I mean, y'all seen one of his videos, but he did one down at the barn because, we have little mice or whatever, just because it's a feed barn. And I guess he was trying to be YouTube funny. And what did he say? Something about
I'm gonna go get my parents.
Yeah, he said it so funny though. Yeah, I'm gonna just show that little bitty part.
Can you explain why your chickens have bald spots or no feathers on their back and side or neck? Well, so what happens is sometimes you get a few of them that are a little bit mean, and then that chicken will cower down and will run and hide and will not stand up for itself, and then they peck its feathers out. So we try to move them around, but you put them in another pen, and it happens because they will not stand up for themselves. So now that we got so many pens, we're trying to separate them to stop that.
Okay, I'm gonna play this. This is Kayson.
You're a rat in that sucker. I need to go get my parents.
I'm gonna replay it, but turn it up. Here we go. Oh.
You're a rat in that sucker. I need to go get my parents.
Oh my god, it's so hilarious. I watched it like 10 times.
I hate those cottonwood trees living along the river that is lined up with them. It's a challenge every spring. Yes, that is no joke.
Love me some Kayson.
Yeah, he's
The
something.
kittens are doing good. See, that's what I said. Neil said, left log Captain Kayson. That was so Home Alone. I said that. I was like, let me go get my parents. But we love Home Alone. Home Alone is one of those clean, good kid movies.
It's a good song, Doug.
Yeah, I love it. He always makes me laugh. He's a great kid. He is so fun. He is. But now we did that Pets and Giggles thing, and they did this whole whoopee cushion thing. It was like a fart song, or I don't know, whatever. Well, so of course we had to go and buy all the kids whoopee cushions and stuff. And they said if you have a whoopee cushion, you'll get to come up on stage. So that's the main reason the kids wanted it. But Kayson really wanted one, but he said, Mom, I can't get one because I don't want to go on stage. There's a lot of people. He doesn't like a lot of people. He gets overstimulated real fast. But I told him, I said, you can have a whoopee cushion, and if they come and ask you, I'll tell them that you're not going to, and they'll be fine with it. And he's like, okay, I want a whoopee cushion.
High blood pressure is nothing to fool with. When X-rays are right, you feel better and you actually sleep better.
Yep.
Holy
rats, Batman.
My youngest daughter had speech. You're then.
Yep. Always makes me laugh. He's a great kid. OMG, that's so funny. I've tried that, but he's so hyper. Oh, that I was talking about. Okay.
Do you have any idea on how to get a puppy to stop jumping on you or everyone else that comes near him? So what I would do was I would take the puppy and going with you and feed them treats and just continue walking around, stopping and letting the puppy run around. As long as he doesn't jump on people, just feed them treats. And treats does the trick.
Jacob says, I think Captain Kayson's going to get booby traps one day around the house like in the movie. I know. That's kind of why I never showed him Goonies, because he may try to do one of those.
Yeah.
What's character little girl so bad when Brandon went after that car? What's character little girl?
Scared the little girl?
Maybe scared, yeah.
No, the squilling, the tires.
The squilling is what scared her.
What scared her. That was way before then.
Kayson has natural comedic timing. Yeah, he does. Billy said we had an evacuation notice yesterday from a wildfire. I always hear a go bag. I always have a go bag. Just the joys of living in the beautiful Sierra Nevada foothills. Our awesome Cal Fire got the job done. Hey, now that's a good, I know it's more serious, but that is a good movie with Cal Fire on it. It's not even on right now. Country. Man. Fire Country. Yeah, Fire Country. I love that one.
Yeah, he is.
A lot, Tammy. A lot of chickens is how many we have.
Jacob said I would love an Eddy Family Farm blooper reel. Yeah. We could probably find some of the videos. Hey, Debbie, how are you?
Fire Country is a great show. Let's see. I was concerned for you, Brandon, a couple of times when you got so red and just stopped in your tracks. Heat exhaustion is something to be aware of.
Yeah. the deal with that is I've always been in the heat, even in uniform or out of uniform. I mean, I grew up in the hayfield, so I pretty much know what my body can do and what it can't. And it's just one of those deals is it's got to get done, and that's just the way we was always raised.
I have my Badger Cinderella cowboy shirt on.
Brenda, I hope you like your birthday gift.
She said she asked if you got it.
Oh, I haven't got no.
We just got home last night and been in the hayfield all day, so
Yeah, we haven't been in the
mail or nothing
in about 5 days.
Did you go red and blues when flying out of the driveway after the car?
No, I didn't go red and blues until I actually caught up with him. Well, until I actually saw the vehicle and then turned the red and blues on so he could actually stop.
Good night, Mary. She's going to bed.
Yeah. But, guys, it is 11 o'clock. We still got a lot of stuff to do, but we still wanted to stop on here and visit with y'all tonight. Like I say, when it starts cooling off and time starts changing, we'll probably go back to our long lives. But we got a busy day tomorrow.
Got more hay stuff, as long as we can find the part.
Well, it's got to dry out too because it's
raining. Yeah, because it's raining.
But as long as there is no more rain in the forecast, let me look real quick. If we can stay out of the rain, it shows it's going to rain at 1 o'clock. Oh, wow. We got 100% chance Tuesday. So, yeah. Wow. Tuesday, off Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah, that's where we are now.
So, hopefully, it will dry tomorrow. If not, just hopefully we get a couple of dry days so I can get it wrapped up. But I got to get the part. So hopefully we can get the part on, get it ready, and then kind of go from there. But anyways, guys, thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. And y'all be sure to go over and watch Steph's video she just released. And we will post a new video tomorrow. Hope y'all have a wonderful night, guys. Good night.
Good night.